about rest, practically. So first things first, resting is a cheat code. And before we dive into why that is, let's think about that a little bit. Cheat code. So in school, when the teachers allowed you to use a cheat sheet, how much better did you do on those tests? For my gamers, the GTA especially, when you're able to put those cheat codes in, how much better is the experience? Just ponder on that for a second. Seconds up. The answer is obvious. When you know how to make something easier, more tolerable, and better for yourself and those around you, you do it. But it just seems like when it comes to rest, something's not adding up. Let me chill out. You know, rest is a pretty interesting thing. Because we live in this real fast-paced world. You know, everybody wants to get things super quick. Everybody wants to move super quick. And that's fair. But isn't it also fair to say that if we're moving so fast, breaks are needed? You see, what a lot of people don't know is that you get better in the recovery process. That time away. Not in the grind. Ask any good bodybuilder. They'll tell you, the muscles don't get bigger while they're working out. The muscles grow with the rest that they get. And when you don't get that rest, you hurt yourself. In this example, physically. But in this generation, mentally. Believe me, I always wanted to be a millionaire by 25 too. Matter of fact, billionaire. It shouldn't be about the money you make by a certain period of time. It should be about the memories. You can only really enjoy those memories if you slow down. I don't really think everybody understands. Rest and sleep are two different things. I'm not telling you guys to go and take a nap and let your dreams and life pass you by. No. I'm saying you can step back and actually allow yourself to enjoy a moment or two and do things that have not been a part of the schedule that you have set for yourself, the routine you have set for yourself, the people that you have constantly interacted with. Try something different and give your mind a break. When's the last time you've been on a vacation? And no, I'm not talking about a Miami or a Cancun, those money-sucking places. I'm talking about maybe visiting a family member who lives out of town. Better yet, when's the last time you've been to the park or the beach and just sat down, read a book, listened to music? See, these are little things that make a big difference. Which leads me to my second point. Put that mask over yourself before you put it on anybody else. The airplanes tell you to do it. If you go on a cruise, they tell you to do the same thing with a life vest. Bruh, take these cheat codes, bruh. I'ma chill out. The purpose of these things is that if you're not okay, you're not helping anybody. You know, and I'm guilty of it too. We may think that our advice when we're struggling is good, but in all honesty, you never know what negative aspects are actually being communicated because you're blind to them too. And luckily, there's a solution to this. Get help. There's resources out there. There's therapy, which guys, we need. There's someone out there who loves you, I'm sure, that will listen to you. And if not, there's God. And I promise you, he'll listen. None of these resources can be taken advantage of if you keep moving. Take a break. Rest. This is saying that actually changed my life. And they say that every young leader, in fact, every person needs to hear it. Pick and choose your battles. Yeah, you know, your friends are pissed that you didn't go out with them this week. But is that more important than the anxiety you've been facing? Yeah, you got a big month ahead. So much ready to be made and so many clients to see. But is that more important than the family you haven't spoken to in a fat minute or spent time with? Come on. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say no. Say it with me. It's okay to say know. Which leads me to my final point, which is where we're gonna wrap things up. Turn down the music to see where you're going. See, when you have too many things going on at one time, it's going to hurt you. And rest can sometimes just be putting a boundary or a limit on things to just regain and refocus. You may be doing fine now, but one thing I've learned is that there's things that we put on our plate and that life puts on our plate. And eventually, that pressure gets way too heavy. And I know what people on social media say and make it look like. But believe me, we are all human. And we are all going through a lot of the same things. Don't let them fool you. Take a break. And after you do, you'll be surprised at how you feel. More stronger, more focused, and more creative. And now that you had time to think about where you are or where you need to go, you'll feel better about your decision to either stick around and enjoy. Keep it pushing. You got this. Love.